What's up, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Journey into Fantasy. We're back with a new episode. As for this episode, we're going to be talking about the new horror film that taking the world by storm, Obsession. But as always, we're your hosts. I'm Brandon, and I am joined by Marin. So,
Peace. I mean, hey, so
so we
it's been a while.
should we talk some stuff about movie news or TV gaming news so far?
Sure. Let's see what you got on the movie news. I know for gaming, the only thing I already know is Batman's coming out.
Batman's coming out this week. Was I think the deluxe version is already out because I've seen people already playing that. But also, for gaming, there will be a state of play event June 2nd, and it will include a new look at the new Wolverine game. That is confirmed.
Exclusively for
PlayStation.
PC or no PlayStation, my bad.
PlayStation.
What are your thoughts about that?
I am more excited for
Sony's
that
going
than
back to
I am for
exclusives.
Grand Theft Auto. But going back to exclusives, okay. It never affected me in the first place because I have a PlayStation and I never played them on PC.
Yeah.
Even though with PC you can have mods and all that. You have on the PlayStation on both Spider-Man games, you have people modding the original Peter Parker face into the game. And then you have people modding these suits. I mean, I remember one time you were playing Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man game on Steam as Shrek.
Yeah, I remember that. I think it was Shrek and I had like all the birds or all the squirrels be like Pikachu.
Yeah, the rats. I don't know, all that was just it's fun to see how these mods can be, but it's okay, but yeah, it never affected me about the exclusive stuff because I have a PlayStation. So
Prefer PlayStation.
yeah. But what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I understand. I guess they're trying to make more money,
Yeah.
but it is I guess it sucks a little bit for people that play on PC.
Yeah, I get that.
Like you said, I have a PlayStation, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
if people really want to play the game, they're gonna buy a PlayStation. I think that's the point a PlayStation or Sony wants to do. I mean, it works for Nintendo, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nintendo doesn't let anybody borrow their games.
Not even in Fortnite, they don't let because they don't like their characters being used by other people on other consoles, and that's
I
what
don't
caused
think
one of the
they even
collabs to
not
get
even Lego, right? I think just now they're doing like a Lego thing.
Fortnite's been doing
They have
this
like Lego Marios.
That
Like
was a
actual
while.
Legos, not
That was
video
a while
games.
ago now. That was a while ago now. But yeah,
And they have Pokemon coming out soon.
yeah. I think those might be already out, but they're just
But
super
like you said, it's
expensive.
rare. Nintendo doesn't do like collabs like that.
They won't do a collab with Funko, and people have been wanting Funko Mario.
Oh boy, do you want a Funko Mario?
Sure, why not?
So I got to show you something that I bought.
Oh no.
You know what this is called?
Yeah, I don't know what's it called, but I know about it. How much did that cost?
$11.
Oh, nice.
They're called Newton balls. I could do one at a time, or I could do two at a time.
Back shots.
They're called what? Hannah, he can hear you. Can you hear her?
Yes. Well, we got a
Oh,
special
no.
guest on the podcast tonight.
She's working right now. She's no guest.
No, but
She's just being a butt.
But back to some news. We do have a Ahsoka season 2 that's sadly been delayed to 2027.
Yes. Is that a bad thing?
But Ahsoka season 2 got delayed, and no, it was originally supposed to come out this year, but there was just nothing of it. And then on May 12th, they announced that it's coming next year instead. So hopefully it'll be worth the wait. Hopefully it'll be really good.
I hope so, man. I haven't seen. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen the first one. I know you like
I
it.
love it. But we do have a confirmed date for Vision Quest. October 14th.
Confirmed.
Yes, Vision Quest has
About
been
time.
confirmed
It's like, I
for
feel like that.
October
I feel like that
14th.
movie's been talked about for so long,
That
dude.
series, yeah, like, yeah, because I remember
Like
back
what, like
in
3 since like when they
2024.
first started doing Disney Plus shows.
Yeah, like, because ever since WandaVision, it's always like, okay, what happened to Vision? Probably many years too late, but we're finally getting that because like this will also conclude the because there's like a trilogy going on with this: WandaVision, Agatha,
Yeah.
and Vision Quest. This will conclude that trilogy pretty much. And from like the looks of it, from like how we're
Well,
getting
isn't there? So there's no Secret Wars or anything.
nothing for Secret Wars.
You don't
yet.
think? You don't think they're gonna be in that?
Probably. I heard rumors that they are, but we don't know confirmations yet. But with Vision Quest, like the idea of it, like we're gonna see the androids in human form. Pretty much. Like Ultron's coming back. And we're gonna see like a human version of Friday, Jarvis. Just all these Marvel just
All these theories,
androids.
or they're just
It's been confirmed, but it's like, oh, okay, what else? How is it going to play out? I guess. Kind of sounds bizarre, but fascinating at the same time. But also,
I don't know. I hope they don't. I hope they do a good job with it.
Yeah, I believe this summer we are getting X-Men 97 season 2,
Nice.
and also in August, Camp Rock 3 will be put on Disney Plus.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
For who? For you?
I never
Is
watched
that
Camp
you're a
Rock
Camp
2.
guy?
I watched the
I
first
watched
one.
it. I think the first one was probably better for me.
Yeah, I won't be surprised. But Grown Ups 3 is officially in works at Netflix.
Nice.
And
I love the Grown Up series.
people
How old
hate
is
the
the-
second
when
one,
did the
but I
first one
find the
come out?
second one hilarious. What are you
When
saying?
did the first one come out?
2009, I think.
Oof.
And then the second one
old.
came out in 2013, I think. Like, Grown Ups 3 is probably about to be bad, but it is probably going to be hilarious.
Well, it's Adam Sandler. What if he just turns he just goes super crazy with it?
Who knows?
Like he just makes it super dramatic and all that. Like Uncut Gems. Have you even seen that one
Yes, that was pretty good. That was a frustrating watch, but that was really good. But with some more movie news, a new Adventures of Tintin movie is in works, as Peter Jackson is writing the script and he plans to direct it himself. And I never seen this, but I know people has been talking about people. First one, it's popular. I never seen it. Have you watched? Yeah, have you
Oh
watched?
yeah, when I was a
first
kid.
one?
Was it 20? I always say 2012, but I feel like it was way sooner than that.
Probably.
2010 maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, I liked it. It was a fun little adventure story. I didn't know anything about the character though, like Tintin itself. But I did like the movie. I remember I was so weirded out about the animation.
Yeah.
Not weirded out. I was like, whoa, because at that time it wasn't really known for that.
Yeah.
Oh, 2011.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Daniel Craig was in it. James Bond.
Oh, okay.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
Every time I look at Andy Serkis, what the heck? And every time I look at him now, I just think about his role in Expedition 33. But yeah, this is a good movie. I liked it. Don't remember anything of it.
Yeah.
Again, I was 12 when this movie came out. Then
Yeah.
2011. But they've been talking about a sequel forever.
Yeah,
now,
people have been
dude.
wanting a sequel, but then again, who
I guess
knows?
the character itself is very popular in what is this, UK?
Yeah,
Because
but then again, who knows if it
this used to be a
actually
comic
happened.
strip, I believe, right?
Yeah, like who knows if it will actually
Yeah.
happen? It's just in the writing stages. That doesn't mean it got picked up or something or what. So we just gotta wait
Oh,
and
it's
see.
Belgian.
But
It's from Belgian.
yeah,
Belgian.
Belgium.
I'm trying to think about like characters like here in the US that is like comic strip that people from that time would want to make a movie. I feel like one of the ones that come to
Garfield.
mind are Garfield. And we already have Ricky, what's
Peanuts.
the other one? Richie Rich, Peanuts. So
Peanuts is getting
maybe
another
for them,
movie.
like Tintin is like that.
Who
Another
knows?
one.
Yeah, they're making another
They
Peanuts. I
they
think.
should make a live action Peanuts in a
Oh
movie
dear God,
to
that would
ruin the
be.
franchise
Just to
even more.
ruin the franchise. Yeah, sure.
But people love live action stuff.
Yeah.
Look at the Smurfs.
Oh dear God.
Spelled Peanuts wrong.
But
You said there's a movie coming out?
I think there's another Peanuts movie coming out. I think Sony now owns the rights to the Peanuts.
Oh, Peanuts movie 2. Wait, that was 2015. Whatever.
Yeah, new Peanuts movie is titled Snoopy Unleashed and is currently in development for Apple TV Plus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Apple does like all the Peanut stuff now. I always see that.
I think Sony owns, but Apple owns.
I'm kind of surprised that they're like still a little like popular nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess kids like it.
I mean, they're
Nowadays.
still
I
like
know kids,
the specials.
our parents love that shit.
These specials
watch
are
it?
still classics. I've seen the Halloween special and I've seen the Christmas special. With the
But
Great
growing up
Pumpkin.
when we were like kids,
Yeah.
I don't think any of our friends or even us, we were like into like Peanuts stuff.
Yeah.
Just the specials like you mentioned, but I know my mom was, and then like my lady's mom was. But I'm thinking like now because they're still making stuff. So is it like adults watching it, or is it like kids again getting into like this new generation are getting into
Probably,
Peanuts?
but probably both. Probably both.
You think so?
Yeah.
What's an IP you would want to make a movie then from our childhood? I know everybody says Ben 10, like all of our Danny Phantom. There's one.
Danny Phantom. Yeah, Danny Phantom. Well, yeah, I think that would be a cool
I'm surprised they still haven't done one because they did one for Timmy Turner. Like they did a bunch for Timmy
They
Turner.
did 2.
They didn't they have like a Christmas special?
They did 3 movies, with Drake Bell and Danielle Monet,
3
I
movies,
think was her name.
okay.
And they did like a
Yeah.
TV series, there was a 1-season TV series where Timmy goes off to college and he leaves Cosmo and Wanda with his cousin.
There is 3 movies, you're right.
I've seen the first.
Christmas
I've
one.
seen those films. The
Only seen
second
the
one was
first
the
one.
best. The third one sucked.
The second one, I have.
Second one was a
good?
Christmas one. I actually enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
The third one, there's some weird decisions in that one.
The beach one?
I don't think nobody liked the TV series that they did. Everyone trashed it.
You remember the Chipmunks movies? They need to bring those
Those
movies
are
back.
classics. I don't care.
How many are there? There's
the first
kind
one
of a
was my
bunch.
childhood.
But yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 Chipmunks movies. Yeah, the first one. I think my favorite ones are the first and second one.
Yeah.
But I was like at that age where like
Yeah,
they
I
made
get
these
that.
movies for me.
Yeah, it's first one's a classic. The second one was still fun.
Jason
third one
Lee,
was
like, come
okay.
on,
I don't
that was
remember
such a
much
good
of the
choice.
third one.
Chipwrecked,
Yeah, I never seen the fourth one.
and then the road trip.
But
I don't think they could do these again. Now that I'm thinking about it.
probably not, but who knows? I mean, they already did those
Yeah.
films. I know David Cross had said he's never fucking doing another one of these films again.
But like if they were to remake it, you should make a
Remake
new
it.
cast and all that. I
Yeah.
don't think they could do that again.
Nah. Don't.
And
don't
do we
re-
need one? Nah, I don't
No,
think
we don't
so.
need it. But some final movie news here. A Rick and Morty movie is moving forward at Warner Brothers.
Live action?
I don't
Probably
think
not.
so. Probably like an animated film, like the Simpsons movie, the Bob's Burgers film. I think they're supposed to be working
Confirmed
on.
by Dan Harmon. Hey, you're right. 2026 TV schedule. Have you been keeping up with the series at all?
I stopped at like season 4, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I stopped like I think the last one I watched was like when they replaced the guy.
Yeah.
I think I'm caught. I think I need to watch the
I've
new
seen clips.
season and that's it.
I've seen clips of those, and I think the new people are really good, but like I don't know. I just have no urge to continue Rick and Morty, honestly. It's like season 3
it's-
for me kind of fell off in a way, and like
Yeah.
I don't know, for like it felt like that they were just focusing on like what incest jokes and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And it's just
And then they keep fans complaining about it, but they kept doing it. You know, it's kind of
Yeah.
weird.
It's like
Here's a quote from him about the leak. He says, I got to go get a coffee, Labs. We saw the same leak, and we are therefore now able to confirm that there is a movie in the works. Jacob Hare is the director. I mean, we didn't shop around. He is an absolute. To say Rockstars honestly feels like a trivializing it.
yeah.
Oh, trivializing it because it implies like some kind of flash in the pan, kind of exciting. I mean, Jacob has it like okay. Why is this guy talking like whatever? So a guy named Jacob Hare. I
Get
don't
to
know
the
if you know who that
point.
is. Yeah, do you know who he is?
No.
Well, he's directing the movie.
Okay.
The one you're talking about.
Okay. No, but I hope that Rick and Morty improved. I would love to catch up with it, but I don't know when. But just some brief news here. Today, as the making of this video is the finale of The Boys, as The Boys comes to an end, wrapping up 5 seasons, but yet of course doing more with Vought Rising, becoming what it made fun of with the MCU, becoming the VCU, the Vought Cinematic Universe, pretty much.
So it's over now.
It's over now. The finale is out. I'm gonna watch it after doing this podcast. Well, sometime
No
after doing this
spoilers.
podcast.
How many seasons? 5 seasons?
5 seasons.
Dude, I don't think I've watched season 4.
Season 4 kind of went a little bit downhill, but people have been complaining about season 5, but I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it.
The last thing I remember is Butcher having powers.
Mm-hmm.
Was that season like he just got his powers? I think.
Oh, he did have
What season
powers
was
in
that?
season 3 because he was taking like that an injection type thing, and then in season
Yes, that's the
4,
only thing I remember.
it revealed that he took V and he did get different type of powers.
So yeah, I haven't watched any of season 4. I think I stopped in season 3. This season 3 is where Frenchie kisses. He dates a guy, right?
That was beginning of season 4. It wasn't. They weren't dating. It was like an
Really?
old flame, but yet he was still very. I don't know.
I can't remember season 3, dude.
Season 3 was the one
What was
that
the big thing in
introduced
season?
Soldier Boy.
Was it?
Soldier Boy was really the big thing for season 3.
Was that the one where Homelander killed that guy in front of everybody and everybody cheered?
Yes.
That was season 3. And I also
Yeah.
remember. I guess I just need to watch season 5 because I also remember Homelander killing Mother Milk's wife's husband.
That was 4.
Is that season 4?
That's the beginning of season 4. Because, yeah, I remember.
Sorry.
Cause I remember that scene because it was like, no, the Deep and Black Noir beating them with the bat to death, and then because it was the new Black Noir. He's like, yeah, woo, I feel alive, something like that after doing that.
Yeah, I guess I'm in the middle of season 4 because I just, like you said, I just kind of stopped watching it. And then Gen V, I couldn't.
Season 4
couldn't really get into.
Gen V was fascinating, but yeah, I feel like season 2 could have been better, but it wasn't bad. That sadly got canceled.
What's Rising?
That is a prequel series that is set in the 50s that focuses on Soldier Boy and Stormfront.
Not the same actors though.
Yes, same actors, Jensen Ackles and
Oh, they're gonna play.
Ava
I guess
Cast.
they're in the 50s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't she like gonna be like Homelander's mom or something?
I would not be surprised if they reveal that. Like, like season 5 of The Boys had it that like see was her and Soldier Boy were in love, so I wouldn't be surprised for like the powers, but who the hell knows?
Right now, I've been more into caught up with Invincible. I think I have
Invincible's really
3
good.
more episodes left.
Nice.
I think Invincible is a better show
Cat-
right now than The Boys.
Catch up with that so we can talk about this. Talk about Invincible in the future.
I have 2 more episodes left.
All right.
But yeah.
But you.
Well, what's your final thoughts on The Boys? The whole series as a whole, it took you, I think me and Gus tried to convince you for a long time to start watching the show in general because you weren't really like wanting to watch it. You were kind of hesitant.
I was too lazy to start it. Like, this is my thing, you know.
Because at the time you were starting like your
lazy
whole
to
YouTube journey.
Yeah, I'm lazy to start TV shows, to be honest, because it just feels like a chore and all that in a way.
Yeah, I don't even know how you have the time to watch, like, to keep up with shows and then to keep up with all these movies. And
Yeah.
then, where do you fit it in your fucking schedule?
Dude,
Do you like watch a show and a movie at the same time?
No. Like, what I would sometimes would do is I would watch a season of a show, then maybe start like a different season of a show and like swap back and forth. But yet
Do you watch it like all in one day, just one season?
Depends. It depends on how short.
Like how many hours do you take to watch?
I don't.
You
keep
treat it like a movie, like
I
2
don't
hours.
Keep count, honestly.
You do 2 hours.
Maybe I don't keep count, but it's like. But yeah, there's still shows I need. Like I have an episode left of the live action One Piece, but I kind of been like
season 2.
Of season 2, which is really good, but I just been. I don't know. I don't really feel like watching it now. That's the thing when it comes to TV shows. Like I don't know, for me, like TV shows just feels more of a commitment when it compared to movies.
Yeah.
So
anything Marvel though.
Anything Marvel, I'm watching right away.
Anything Star Wars.
Anything Star Wars, I'm watching right away. I'm gonna be watching Lanterns as it comes out, which we did get a second teaser trailer for that, which actually has more green. And
I haven't seen it. For me, what I'm gonna start doing is just watching like the first trailer of the media, and then like I'm gonna try to avoid any other stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get spoiled because like a lot of movies and companies nowadays just like spoil a lot of shit for you, and I get that's what people want.
That's how Sony is.
But I don't want to do. I just want to watch the first trailer.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
I know people who don't watch trailers.
I try to avoid stuff. Yeah, I don't know how you do that. I get too excited.
But yeah, there's stuff like, there's some movies
Spider-Man
like,
kind of ruined that for me, man.
Like but then again, Sony puts a lot of stuff into the trailers. Like, it's like the ending shot is in the trailer, and then, sometimes there are scenes that get deleted or it's like never meant to be in the film in the first place. It was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
But
I understand, but like, also when I do know what's gonna happen in the movie, I always kind of like, or when I see the whole trailers, I also kind of just forget or like I don't even think about it when I'm watching the movie in theaters.
Yeah,
I don't know if that happens to you because you do a lot of trailer reactions. So I'm like, you do a lot of like news and leaks. So I wonder like when you're watching the movie, do you even think of like does it like slip out of your mind anyways? You kind of just lose yourself in the movie, so you don't even think about the spoilers or the trailers.
It depends on the film. It's like,
how about for No Way Home?
I feel like with that one, it's like, okay, when is this one character coming? Where is this? When is this one character? Come on, where's
like,
Toby?
Who's gonna be the first Spider-Man?
Where's Andrew?
I think they're doing a better job with Avengers Doomsday, but to be fair, that's not Sony.
Yeah, that's not Sony. That is Marvel.
Because I haven't seen like with Sony when No Way Home compared to Doomsday, it was not confirmed, but it was basically confirmed about Toby and the Lizard. And
it's like so.
But Doomsday, we haven't seen. The only things that confirm are like X-Men.
There's
that's
just a whole bunch of secrecy around Doomsday. It's like you have scoopers reporting, oh, this person's supposed to be in it. This person's supposed to be in it, but yet, they were saying the same thing about Multiverse of Madness, and a lot of those cameos turned out to not happen. They were saying the same thing about Deadpool and Wolverine, and a lot of that stuff did not happen. So like There's
So I wonder, do you
No
think
Way
Marvel
Home.
just pays a bunch of people, like a bunch of scoopers, to make fake leaks so people don't
Probably.
know what's real and what's fake?
Probably. Like even with you know, it was like that with No Way Home. They're saying, oh, Emma Stone's coming back as Gwen, Kirsten Dunst is coming back as MJ, oh, Dane DeHaan's coming back as Harry Osborn. You know, they're like saying, oh, this person's coming back, this person's coming back, this person's coming back, this person's coming back. And it never happened. So it's like, oh, okay.
So you never know what's true and what's not. Basically.
Yeah, you don't know what's true or what's not, because you know they've been saying like, you know, there was like people being like, oh, like, you know, the original Fantastic Four First Steps cast that like was heavily rumored before Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby. It was rumored that Adam Driver got the role of Reed Richards. It was heavily rumored that Margot Robbie was going to be Invisible Woman, but yeah, it turns out that was false.
Oh, the original cast did kind of make a cameo from like the 80s and 90s.
I was talking about for like First Steps, like who was original, who they were like reporting was supposed to be cast, and then it's like, what?
Yeah, I think I mean, a lot of people wanted John Krasinski, and I thought it was going to be it, but you know,
they did.
I don't know.
I think they did John Krasinski.
I think Pedro Pascal did a good job.
They did John Krasinski in Multiverse of Madness mostly for fan service because he was a huge fan cast for years, and they're like, okay, you know what, we're doing the multiverse and all that. Let's just get him to do it. Why not? Which I do like. There wasn't enough, but yet I do think like if he was ever given a chance, like he was who I was wanting, but at the same time, it's like
You play a good superhero.
I loved what Pedro did in the film. I loved what Pedro did as Mr. Fantastic, so I'm fine with it.
But yeah, I think he did a good job. I mean, who to say he could come back one day as somebody else.
Yeah,
But
you know,
I don't know if he wants to come back.
The Council of Reeds.
Marvel. I hope they do that in Secret Wars.
I would like
that's so hard.
Or in some
to make
future Fantastic Four project.
I hope they do that.
More Reeds. They'll have him.
That's
I don't like his version of Reed, but have Miles Teller from Fanforstic. Have the original.
Miles Teller could be like what's the bad Richard, the
Maker. I've been seeing that fan.
Oh, it makes sense because
that
movie's so people don't like that movie, and it would make sense.
That could redeem him, I feel like, but have from the Fantastic Four films we grew up with, have like from the unreleased Fantastic Four film, and have Pedro Pascal, have John Krasinski. It's, I guess, a mini Council of Reeds, but still, that could be super
he's a
cool.
good actor, man. Miles Teller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Council Reed would be awesome. I'm sure it's come across his table. I mean, he was in that one movie that got an Oscar, wasn't it, with J. Jonah Jameson?
Yes. I can't remember the name of it.
The Drumline movie.
Yeah, the drumming movie.
But anyways, yeah, he would be an awesome maker. Just it would make sense. He like loses it, all his family dies and then whatever. It'd be funny to see Michael B. Jordan interact with him though as a Killmonger. Is he dead? No, he's dead, right? Yeah,
Killmonger's dead, but they could always bring him back. You know, multiverse and then Secret Wars. You know, they're rebooting the universe in a way.
Black Panther. That's another rumor.
Yeah, we should be getting a new Black Panther, which I'm assuming they're going to age up T'Challa's son that we've seen at the end of Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, I feel bad for Shuri though, but you know, even in the comics, she's not Black Panther forever.
No,
right?
she's like more.
She does it like a little bit.
Yeah, but I think that pretty much wraps up for, I guess, the movie news portion. Any last?
Also, this week comes out Mando and Grogu. I know we're going to be watching that.
Grogu. Are you actually going to watch it? Because there's a lot of movies that you say you're going to go watch, but you never went to go watch.
Like what?
Michael.
Name one.
Michael.
When did I say I was going to watch Michael?
Ready or Not 2.
Is that out already?
That's been out. Okay. Let's see. Like, I'm going to go through my list. And I remember some of these films We talked about you going to go watch,
I
but
don't
you
have
never did.
time.
Okay, don't have time. Bitch, please.
I work. I do mechanic stuff. I'm a mechanic.
That's a damn lie, and you know it. Lazy ass don't do mechanic stuff for other people's vehicles.
I change my sister's brakes, my oil, my girl's oil.
Sure. Yeah, so you never watched the Super Mario Galaxy movie. You never watched Scream 7. You never watched Mortal Kombat 2. You never watched Michael.
And Mortal Kombat 2 just came out, dude. Give
You
me
never
a
watched
chance.
Ready or Not
Jesus.
2. Okay, that's all I got. And you never watched Daredevil
Well, you know what I
season
did
2.
watch?
You never watched The Boys season
didn't-
5.
I never said I was gonna watch Daredevil. But you know what I did watch? We can jump right into it. Obsession. And that's today's topic,
Obsession,
guys.
yes.
Thank you for joining us
Yeah, that's it. We're
for
done.
this talk about Obsession. One of my favorite movies so far of the year. I don't know if it's Brandon's. He was debating on it yesterday.
One of mine, yes.
He's switching, but man, what a crazy ride.
You watched that reel that I sent you?
I watched a bunch of reels. You
I
and
sent you.
Jesus. So
I
took my
messaged
little
you
cousin
something
Jesus.
before doing the podcast.
Me, my little cousin. I took my little cousin Jesus. He's not little. He's a teenager, but
Because this is a
He
topic
was
I want to
mad.
talk about later on in the podcast. Later on.
he was.
In-
Let me see.
in
He
the
was
review.
going. He kept texting me like all his like For You pages, all like Obsession now.
That's
He
been
keeps
my For You
reposting it.
page ever since they came out. No, but with Obsession,
The only thing I see that you sent me is this.
The guy who plays Stu, their IT guy, was actually their buddy, Stu Rutherford.
I sent it to you in messages,
Oh,
in text messages. It's a Twitter. It's from Twitter.
oh, yes, I see it. The original ending.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like I want to talk about that later on in the podcast. But you know, with the movie Obsession, it is about after breaking the mysterious One Witch Willow to win his crush's heart, a hopeless romantic finds himself getting exactly what he asked for, but soon discovers that some desires come at a very dark, sinister price.
Yep.
You know, this obviously takes inspiration from The Monkey's Paw, as this was directed by Curry Barker.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, I'm going to be honest, I wasn't really planning on watching this at first, and then it's like, I just remember seeing, like, a lot of the great stuff about it. One of my friends from comic conventions straight up messaged me, like, go watch it. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I guess
remember
I'll go
going
watch
on,
it Tuesday. But yet, I was hesitant, because
Yeah.
there's, you know,
Too much hype.
too much hype, all this praise. Oh, this is the best horror film for 2026. And that's been said about pretty much every horror
horror
film that
movie.
releases of the,
Ever.
like, every horror film that releases, this is the best horror film for 2026. This is the, like, or this is the best horror, like, even last year, this is the best horror film for 2025. This is the best horror film for 2024. Like, every time we get a new horror film that gets good reviews, they're always saying that. So, I admit, I was hesitant about this. I'm like, okay, for me, I was thinking, what if this is like Weapons, which was really good, but I do feel like it was overhyped. So, yeah, I was like, okay, going in a bit weary to watch it. No, the hype is real. Straight up, the hype for this is real. Like, I didn't know what to expect, really. Like, I didn't see a trailer, but, like, I've seen, like, just my For You page of people talking about it, so I kind of knew what to expect. And, yeah, it was really good. Like, the hype is real.
This movie's really good, man.
Yeah.
And it's from not a first time director, but he's like a YouTuber.
YouTubers are taking over the film industry.
Yeah. He started off on YouTube,
Yeah.
but he was known for doing his like YouTube shorts. He has a bunch of horror short films on YouTube that I watched one of them and I didn't even know it was the guy that did Obsession.
There's
The chair with the old man. I remember watching that on Instagram Reels once.
remember there's a movie, I was reading about this, how like he made a movie but he couldn't get. No one wanted to distribute it, so he's like, okay, fuck it, and just put it on YouTube for free.
Yeah, that one's on Milk and Cereal, and yeah, he couldn't get anybody to like. He didn't get anybody to pick it up, so he had to cut it
Mhm.
super short. He didn't cut it super short, but he did a YouTube cut, which is like 60 minutes.
Yeah.
But he said that initially the movie was longer, and just over time,
Mhm.
when you're like sitting, because he had this movie for years
Mhm.
before he released it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But he said, you know how you're like holding on to something and you keep editing it and you just edit it down and edit it down. Oh, we don't need this, we don't need that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He just came up with his 60 minutes because he's one of his things like, oh, I've been on YouTube for a while now, and I know that 60 minutes is like a pretty good mark for like a long film people want to click on.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Maybe we should watch that one day, or
Yeah.
you should watch. You could do a reaction to it. I think he's in this one too,
Mm.
director himself.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Obsession.
Yeah,
You could tell it was like a step higher.
Yeah, but with Obsession, what was really the best part of Obsession was the performances, especially from Indy Navarrete, as he plays Nikki, who
What's her last name?
Navarrete.
Navarrete. She
Navarrete.
like Mexican, right?
She is Mexican Australian.
Mexican.
Her
baby.
mother
That's
is
me.
Australian. Her father is Mexican American.
Oh, so she's like a quarter Mexican.
But like, she start like. I never fully watched Superman and Lois, but I've seen clips. But see what's in the series. I remember seeing some clips of her character in that. So just seeing what she does in this movie, like, yeah, one of the best performances in horror for the year, or for the decade, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like,
I think the
Sid
director was
does.
talking about how they casted her.
Mhm.
Well, they did a whole bunch of auditions, but the company that picked them up, I think Focus, had worked with her before, and they told her, not told him, but they said, hey, can you use her, and like introduced them. And she brought like her own like performance to it,
Yeah.
and they just made the director want to choose her.
Yeah.
Because initially he supposedly wanted like this character to be like a Southern Belle, because he's from Alabama. He wanted her to be like
Yeah.
a Southern Belle, kind of like girl next door.
Mm-hmm.
And when she turns into that, but at first she's not like that at all. When we first meet the character, she's like very boyish, boy girl thing. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's the right word, but she's very like, bro. She's a very bro.
No, not.
And the director
wouldn't say
said
tomboy, but-
punk, I guess so. But the director said that was all her. Like she came up
Yeah.
with that all herself. She brought that herself and when he saw her like do all that,
Mhm.
like act out that scene, he's like, oh, this is the perfect casting.
Yeah.
This is the girl. So she, like, everybody's praising her.
Yeah,
She
she
might have
deserves
become,
all
like,
the.
a star overnight.
She deserves the praise for this. Like, just what she does.
The way she
like,
changes,
just
man.
that and just
The
the shit that
facial
they have her,
expressions.
the shit that they have her do was just fucking crazy. Like, it did kind of remind, like, I believe that they took inspiration from Mia Goth and Pearl. Yeah, that definitely shows. I'm going to say this is a much better movie than Pearl, but yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet.
I thought it was okay. Like,
Isn't it a trilogy?
yes, you have
So it's
X.
Pearl,
which is a prequel to X, and then Maxine.
Maxine. Okay. Would you recommend them for horror lovers?
Yeah,
All right, I gotta watch
not
them. I
bad.
still gotta watch them. I don't know what they're on, but I'll watch them.
they used to be on HBO Max. I don't know if they still are.
It just surprises me that those movies came out like all in 1 year, right?
Mm.
Together or no? 'Cause
X
they
and
came out so
Pearl
close to
did.
each
I
other.
think Maxine came out maybe like a year or two later.
Okay, interesting.
And like, like
But
what,
yeah,
what that
man,
film
she
did
did
for
a great
me.
job.
Whoop.
She also took like inspiration from her the Midsummer lady.
Yeah,
I forgot her
Florence
name.
Pugh.
Florence Pugh.
I do want to say it's like
The heat.
what X
Yeah.
and Pearl, like what that did for Mia Goth, like raised her into stardom, raised her into being a scream queen. I would love to see that happen to Indy.
Yeah. If she wants to keep doing horror, then she
Yeah.
could go for it.
Or like,
She has
I feel like
facial expressions. I'm
this-
sure they want to work together even more in the future.
hopefully that would be cool. But like, I love how
Texas Chainsaw's coming out.
yeah, but like, I loved how like she talked
Yeah.
about how she portrayed her character as a victim, and she was a victim. And it's like now we do see Michael Johnston who plays Bear. Okay, let's be real. Who the hell names their son Baron?
I think it's short for Baron.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that Trump's son's name?
Oh yeah.
Who
Who the hell?
the hell?
Who the hell names their son Baron? Only
Baron.
good Baron there is Baron Zemo. MCU version.
He's not that good.
Even though he's a
either.
bad guy, but still. He's a bad guy people can
Don't
get
think he
behind.
because the dancing.
Yeah, because of dancing.
But yeah, he's what was the actor's name again?
And for the movie, Michael Johnston
Michael Jackson. He plays Bear. Yeah, he also did a pretty good job.
did a
with his
really good
performance.
job. Like,
Played a nerdy, shy guy that you could,
yeah, it's like
be relate. You could relate to.
in the
Yeah, I
beginning
get
you
why
can
it's
relate
bad.
to. In the beginning you can relate to.
In the beginning, that's right.
In the beginning, because like this is the thing with this film. It's like he's the bad guy. I guess we're going to be getting into spoilers in this podcast, so warning for that. But yeah, he's pretty much like the bad guy with how everything went down.
It's kind of like the protagonist and antagonist.
Yeah,
at the same
like it
time.
focuses on him.
Because we focus on him, yeah.
Mhm.
But he's kind of the reason everything started.
Yes.
And it's just because he doesn't have it's two things. I feel like he doesn't he's just not confident enough and strong enough to stop whatever's going on.
Yeah.
And to tell himself hey, this is my fault and I need to fix it. And
Yeah.
he's also a simp. He's kind of a simp.
I don't.
He does.
Would you
whatever.
say
I
he's a
think that's-
pushover?
Oh yeah, definitely. He let Nikki tell him whatever to do. It was a boys' night, and then she gets mad and yells at him.
Oh
He's
yeah.
like, oh no, you could come with if you
But
want.
beforehand.
He's funny. He was pretty funny. His
Mm-hmm.
mannerisms kind of made me laugh. The way he reacted to Nikki, they had a pretty good awkward chemistry.
Yeah. Chemistry was good between them, but just under the circumstances and all that, it's like holy shit.
He is. Don't get me wrong. He is a fucking if you come out watching this movie and you think he did nothing wrong or you think he was in the right,
Seek help. You
gotta
got
talk
fucking
to somebody,
issues.
but yeah. But yeah, it was a good movie. Somebody told me he kind of looks like somebody that could play Spider-Man. The way he's all sluggish and scrawny.
No. Change the hairstyle.
He kind of looks like Brandon.
Oh, fuck off.
But yeah, he was pretty good. And it's only a small cast. There's only
Yeah.
4 main members that have lines in the whole movie.
Yeah, you got the two friends, which now Cooper Tomlinson and
Cooper.
Megan Lawless, who plays Ian and Sarah. Which I'm not gonna lie, I thought they were a couple in the film. I don't know why.
I thought they were just friends.
I thought they were a couple.
Oh,
I don't know.
I didn't get that.
I was thinking that they were in the beginning and all that, but it's like, oh, okay. I do want to say,
Yeah.
fuck Ian. Definitely a betrayal to the bro code.
There's not really any good people in this movie except for maybe Sarah.
Sarah was the only good person. Nikki, even though she was a victim, we do learn a little bit more about her. And
She didn't do anything wrong either, though.
No, but I know
Just
her.
because she was spoilers, but she was fucking Ian.
Yeah, they were kind of I don't know. That for me was
That's kind of more Ian's fault
Yeah.
because Ian knew that his buddy likes this girl,
yeah,
and they're he's fucking
He's
fucking this
cock
girl he likes,
blocking
but he doesn't
him.
tell her.
in the bar.
He doesn't tell her.
Yeah,
So yeah, it is kind of he's a little bit of, but I don't think the girls did anything wrong.
No.
It's not her fault. She doesn't know that this guy likes him, and I think she even asked him, gave him an opportunity in the beginning to ask, hey, if you like me, you should tell me right now. And then he doesn't. He pushes. He just says, no, I don't like
I
you.
felt like it was
Kinda
kind
just-
of obvious, but
What is she supposed to do?
I don't know, but I felt like it was just obvious.
Make him
but-
say yes, like me.
I don't know. That whole part was like, okay, but like,
Yeah.
gosh, poor Sarah.
Poor Sarah, and then poor Nikki. She just
Yeah,
gets out of
definitely
the
poor
trance.
Nikki. Definitely poor Nikki. Like, just that.
I wonder
whole
if she can make a
stuff.
wish or no. She can't make any more wishes.
I don't think she could make a wish.
because I know it was she made the wish to make
Mhm.
Barry like her at the end. Like, but was that really her? Does that count?
Yeah, I get that. Dang, that whole part. But it's like,
Yeah.
now throughout the
Oh,
film,
man.
now we do see just how selfish Air is. In a way, it's like, oh, I finally get the girl that I wanted, and it's like, even though she's acting like this, but yeah, he's like, oh no, she's fine, she's fine, she's fine.
Yeah, he doesn't want to come to terms. Like, there's something wrong with her.
Yeah, doesn't want to come to terms, doesn't want to like admit it, and you have,
And then how to fix it? Like, he didn't even really think about how to fix it. Even when he was making the phone call,
just
when at
straight
first
up
he's
like,
oh, do you wish to make a cancel? Like, no, I don't want to cancel. I just want to alter it.
it's like he didn't care about her.
Like, yeah, the first
will.
thing, yeah, he didn't care about
Even
what
in
she
the-
actually wanted to feel.
even like, when it's like she's asleep, but yet the real Nikki's talking through it, and it's just, and Bear is just straight up like, what's wrong with being with me?
Yeah. He's like, is it really that bad to
Mm.
be with me?
Fucked up house, like,
And she's
only
like, I've never actually been with you, Bear.
it's fucked up how she only ever, like, she just wanted to die.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't kill her. Oh, I don't even know if I can say this, but she didn't kill herself at the end of the
We'll
movie.
talk about that in a bit. Because there's, from the video that I sent you, we could talk about that later on. But
But like the phone call was mentioning when he calls the One Wish Willow guy, or whatever, and even then he was like asking like, "Oh, do you wish to cancel?" And like right away he's like, "No, I don't wanna cancel, I just want to alter it." Yeah, not that what he should cancel it.
yeah.
But I mean, if that was you, you made this dumb wish, and the only way you could fix it is to kill yourself. What would you do? Would you off yourself to save this girl you supposedly love?
Yeah, why not?
And then
Would
you think
you?
about, do you even actually love? No. My thing was, okay, so I take it to my friend, and he's an asshole, so he makes like, I wish to be a billionaire or whatever.
Worst
I'm like,
friend
okay,
ever.
yeah, he didn't believe in whatever. You have $1 billion. Why not pay somebody? Hey, I'm gonna pay you $1 million, but all you gotta do is break this and say this. That's what I would have done. I would have found a random person on the street, a homeless person, not explain anything, just be like, I'm gonna give you $1 million or $1,000. All you gotta do is break the stick and say, make this wish for me.
That could work.
Then I mean that could work, but then you gotta trust the other person doesn't make another stupid wish.
I
Like,
do-
Oh, I wish for a cheeseburger.
I wish
That
for
would be me.
I wish for a
for a
super
double
mega stuffed-
cheeseburger.
wish for a super mega stuffed taco.
That would be like a Patrick thing.
that'll be
thank you.
that'll be a Gus thing.
I wish for a Chipotle bowl. Oh, you're right, it does work.
No.
This movie is like, even though that was kind of a serious moment, it kind of made me laugh a
Yeah,
while,
like,
and that's another thing I wanted to mention.
There were some
This movie
serious,
has a lot of like points with comedy in it.
like, it blended like the two themes together, like horror, supernatural, comedy, and yet there was like parts that felt like it wasn't supposed to be funny, but came off as funny in a way.
Yeah, even the I don't know if you saw that, but the director was saying like he was watching this movie with his mom and dad at the premiere, and he was surprised. They were both surprised how there were some parts where the audience was laughing that he didn't intend for it to be like a laughing part.
Yeah,
And I think it's just because people are, I mentioned this yesterday, but people get so tense and so like cringe and awkward, when you're
Mhm.
like tense and awkward,
yeah,
and somebody says something, even if it's not funny, you just want to laugh, so you just
Mhm.
release. You
yeah.
just feel like not
That's kind of how it
scared,
was in a
man.
way. Yeah,
I think the part he's probably talking about is the party scene
Mm-hmm.
when the guy said, "Who wants Jello shots?" Because I watched this movie twice. I watched it with you and I watched it with Hannah. And every time that scene happened, everybody laughs. And
Trying
it's
to
all
break
he
the
says like,
tension
"Oh,
there.
yeah." All he says like, "Oh, anybody wants Jello shots?" That's all he really says.
Yeah, people laugh. Yeah, I remember laughing at that part.
And then the same thing with the scene in the bedroom, which was for me one of the probably the scariest
That
scene
was
in
the
the
creep.
movie,
Yeah,
where she's like looking at him. And but in both
how that
audience that
was.
I watched the movie, and they were just laughing like when she would do like the weird shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
I'm watching you.
when that was like how that was shot was amazing because like at first glance you don't see nothing there, but like right before it went to the shot of Bear, it's like wait, is that her in the corner? It's like
Yeah, it's like
what? Like what the heck?
the lighting. The lighting is so good that it kind of like it just makes it look like it makes it feel like you're in your room and your lights are off because it's
Yeah,
not completely dark, but you still see some stuff.
sometimes you
You
got like the
know,
street
that
lights, the
feeling you get when
moonlight.
you're in your room.
Yeah,
Yeah, when you're in your room, especially when I was a kid, you're in your room and you like wake up and you see something like a
sleep
you
paralysis.
think is like a monster. You think it's a monster, but when you like open your like you shake your eyes and it's just like your lamp or your TV stand.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's ever happened to you when you were a kid. You wake up in the middle of the night and you just like open your eyes at first and you thought you think you see somebody, then you rub your eye and it's
yeah,
just like your hat rack or something.
yeah. Where it's like, yeah, I get what you mean.
So it was kind of like that feeling when when I was watching that scene, and then the way she was just like that one part where she just starts making the heaving sound, like when she's like crying.
Yeah.
I know it's her face, but her face looked really creepy there, and her face would just look really creepy there.
Yeah, yeah, that's now there's memes of like her just like her frowning. I've been seeing memes of that.
I think we find out who's Brandon's next celebrity crush is
Oh.
now.
I was just gonna say I'm glad I'm still single after watching this movie.
Yeah, it's a funny. It's that we were saying that it's just the way it mixes comedy and like horror
Kind of
movie. It's so
reminded
good.
me of Jordan Peele in a like his movies in a way, like Get Out, I guess
Yeah.
specifically.
It's been a while since I've seen Get Out, but yeah.
Yeah,
How many movies does he have now? Like 4,
Jordan
5?
Peele.
Get Out, Us,
4.
and Nope.
They're gonna. He's supposed to have a fourth one soon, but they keep delaying it. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Yeah, it's like holy crap. I like. I'm not gonna lie. Right after like watching this film, it just kind of stuck
Yeah.
with me because it was like, no, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't really watch any trailers, but at the same time, I knew what to expect because of everything people was talking about online. And it's like, and like no, like I mentioned, I was hesitant about it because it's like, oh, what if this is overrated? Like how Weapons is in a way. But no, afterwards it was like, oh wow, okay, I like it was
Good
kind of it's
vibe.
one that stuck with you because of seeing what uh ending Nikki went through in the film and all that. It's like really that's just the scary part of like how she was like possessed and stuff. Like that's kind of freaky. Like that kind of just stuck with me in a way. It's like just thinking about how the film is, the creepiness of it, the fucked up shit that happened was like, yeah, I'm traumatized.
I'm scared, yeah. Even like my little cousin, I didn't think he was gonna get scared. You know, little kids don't really get scared.
Yeah,
But like, he was fucking. He's like even him was like, bro, why'd you? That was the worst. Like he didn't say the worst, but he, like, that was the scariest movie ever. Blah blah. But even then, now he's all he does is like send me reels about obsession. He's like, oh, this is all in my For You page. So it's just like it sticks. It's a movie that kind of like sticks with you
yeah,
for a long time after you watch it, which is good.
yeah. It's
I
good.
like that in a movie. You know, I don't like. I mean, I don't mind it, but when sometimes you go watch a movie, forget about it because it's just like a nothing burger.
It's like, oh, okay, that's fine. Or like, oh, okay, that was something.
Like Brandon with the condom movie he watched recently.
Condom movie. What?
See, you can't even remember.
You apparently remember it more than me. So it must have stuck with you.
Con, the movie with the Mark Wahlberg.
Balls up.
Yes, you see, like movies like that, just kind of like a nothing. You don't even remember about them.
Balls Up had one of the most hilarious scenes of the year. I will say that. Movie is terrible, but there was a scene that just wins most hilarious scene of the year. That's all I remember.
Brandon's
That's
award.
all I want to remember from the movie. Oh, but no, moving on.
Moving on.
Like this was what I was wondering when it, with what's his name, Ian's the friend, after he made the wish,
Cooper.
and once you
Oh,
die,
Ian, yeah, sorry.
once you die, that reverses the wish. So I was wondering, it's like, okay, right after he died, what happened to the $1 billion?
Oh, you talking about the friend Ian?
Yeah, the friend.
His $1 billion.
Yeah, why did it just vanish into thin air? Like,
Probably.
that's what I was wondering. Fuck.
I was watching an interview with the director. He was saying that it was just a thought he had, but what if he made like a whole series about getting one wish willows,
Yeah.
and every episode is just like a different. There's like a comedy episode, a drama episode.
I
He
remember
says like it's not
he wanted
every
to
time you
do-
make a wish. It doesn't have to be a bad wish because you see the guy at the
Yeah.
shop.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, I already used my wish," and the guy seems fine.
Like, remember he talked about he like he would like to do like an anthology series where he directs the first episode, and then each episode is by different directors doing their own versions, doing what they want, and also remember him talking about possibly doing a
They're selling
movie.
these now. They're selling the one wish willows. It's sold out, bro. Jesus showed me a link. I guess he was looking to buy one.
Oh no! Will you buy
But
one?
yeah, I wouldn't open it though. But yeah, his mom, him and his mom came up with the design because I think his mom's a graphic designer.
Yeah,
They
I
came up
remember
with
hearing
the
about
design
that.
of, that cardboard, which is cool. Having your mom work for you or something like that.
I remember
We should
hearing about that.
talk about. We can look it up. The sound design. The guy
Oh
who
yeah,
made the sound design.
remember you were
and,
praising
it's-
sound design. Like,
that was like it was good. Like the
Mhm.
music, where every time she would like in the beginning when she would like turn into like evil Nikki or freaky, it would just you could hear the soft like romantic kind of
Yeah.
ambiance music.
but yet,
Who is that guy?
how loud her voice would get too.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the bathroom scene, where it's like she goes to the bathroom and he's outside, and it's just the noise, and then you just hear the banging in the bathroom, pretty much. That was
I know that
great.
freaked you out. There was one scene that all of us jumped. Even me watching it.
This
Like,
was- This was by the end. Yeah, this was by the end of it. They're kind of like all lovey-dovey and all that. It's kind of like a nice moment. Then all of a sudden, it's him trying to shut the door as he's banging, trying to get into the bathroom. And like we were like, "Whoa, okay." Like I guess we didn't. I don't know if it's like, oh, we didn't know what to expect, and it was like kind of like a sudden jump scene in a way, I guess.
This is the guy who made the music, and the sound composer is he's an Instagram guy named Rock Burwell. Only 3,000 followers.
He did it good.
So I don't know how they found him.
He did really.
But yeah, he did really good with the music design in this
Mhm.
movie. He's selling the vinyl. Whoever wants the vinyl,
Buy the vinyl. You gonna buy the vinyl?
maybe. It looks pretty dope. It's like bloody. Can you guys see
I
it on my
saw
screen? Right there.
Yeah, I think I saw photos of the case of it.
Who knows? It was pretty one of my. Like I said, I was really obsessed with this movie.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
No.
I know. After the movie, we just kept saying that in clovers.
You kept saying that.
Whatever. It's funny.
Yeah.
I can see the memes of all the people online that are just saying me whenever my boyfriend tries to have a boy night, and it's just gonna be them saying no.
Did you know like those
Yeah,
cap
through
cuts?
the bathroom.
Do you know those cap cut memes?
Yeah.
People been turned that into those cap cut memes pretty much. Like the green screen cap cut things, you like insert your own video
Yeah,
or your
yeah.
photo. People been doing that with that, and it's in that scene particularly, you can see inspiration from Mia Goth's Pearl. Was I think they talked about like how they watched that scene before filming to like get inspiration.
Yeah. They watched a lot. He was mentioning that even the set designer, but he had like a lot of people around the crew and around making this movie where there were like there's a lot of women that helped them like come up with ideas and stuff. And I think that's why a lot of girls like this movie. I saw he was talking about this in an interview. I'm not a girl, but he was saying that like a lot of ladies and a lot of girls helped him out with the making of this, even giving him ideas, and that's why you can ask a lot of girls out there why they resonate with the character so much.
Yeah,
Even on social media, people are like praising, like
It's
saying they relate to this girl.
it's an allegory on rape, sexual assault. I've seen people talk about that.
I didn't know about that. I want to buy the vinyl. They're sending a vinyl for Obsession.
Dang, you're obsessed.
But yeah, Brandon. Back to the music or back to the movie. Brandon.
But also, there's like this
Brandon.
But also, there's like this, I watched a video about this just today or yesterday. That is like, okay, so you see, like when like they're in bed cuddling, you see the clock that says 16:55.
4:55. Yeah.
16:55 on the clock when
That's
they're
just
cuddling.
military time.
No, it's a pivotal date
Okay.
in American colonial history as it marks the shift where the colonies began legally transitioning from a system of temporary indentured servitude to a lifelong race-based enslavement. It deals with slavery. So in a way, it's like I saw someone online, talking about that hidden detail, and I was like, oh wow, that's very fascinating, very crazy.
16:55.
16:55, because on the clock it said, like as they're cuddling
that
near the
for?
beginning, it says pretty much like when slavery comes into play, like lifelong slavery comes into play in the American colonies.
I thought
And
the
how-
American. I thought U.S. was discovered in the 1742.
Well, back
We said
then,
the big
remember,
wheel.
back then it used to be known as the colonies.
Yeah, but you said 16:55. I thought
16:55.
I thought the U.S. was discovered in 1742.
That's 16:55, and that's what someone was talking about on TikTok.
Or was it 14? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That was like a fascinating little detail, and apparently there are many little details throughout the movie that like you discover upon each rewatch. And the same guy was talking about this, but well, like spoilers here, of course, even though we've been talking about spoilers. But when Bear dies, he is in the same position, in the same spot when he discovers his cat.
Yeah, I was gonna say though. It says the U.S. was founded in 1776.
Remember, it was the colonies first.
Okay, but we brought slavery at that time. You said
That was when like
I don't
full-time
know.
slavery became legal instead of just indentured servants.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's like, that wish pretty much made Nikki a slave.
That's true.
So that like just seeing the guy talk about that and like break it. I sent you the video on TikTok, but I don't think you have TikTok anymore, and the guy doesn't have Instagram, so I can't find a video on Instagram. But it was, I don't know, just how the guy broke that down was like, oh, okay, this is. I did not know that. Okay, that's fascinating.
I can't find anything about it, but if it's true,
hmm
do y'all research.
Yeah, do your
Don't just
research.
listen to TikTokers.
This guy breaks down lore and all that stuff. Does breakdowns for films, TV shows, and he breaks down a lot of stuff for the Evil Dead franchise. So
That was one thing. The director, he had an interview with Dead Meat guys, and he was talking about. They asked him like, "Oh, what do you think about people coming up with these theories and stuff like that?" He's like, sometimes he like laughs and he says like, "Oh, even though I didn't intend it to be like this, it does kind of make sense to me." But sometimes, because they were asking him about like the whole Bear, why his character is kind of feminine, and he's like, "What are you talking about?" The director didn't even know what they were talking about. And they kept throwing out stuff like, well, he has a cat, which is more like a and a half. He also killed himself with pills, which historically that's what they use in the movies. They show a lot of women when they kill themselves, they do it by pills because it's more of a weaker way instead of a gunshot. Even his drink order in the beginning, he orders a pina colada.
Oh, okay.
And the director was like, to be honest, it was kind of, I didn't think about that, but it goes to show that having a lot of females and a lot of women around me helping me make this blah blah blah. He mentioned like how he says like he didn't plan it to be this way, but it just happened to work all together.
That's interesting.
So people, it's cool. It's a cool thing when like your movie's so good, people just make up theories for you and like make up lore for you, and that's how I feel like that's how a lot of movie lore even happens.
Like with
I'm sure there's like hundreds
the Matrix.
Of examples with slasher. Yeah, with Matrix and slasher.
The Matrix.
People
it's the Matrix is a trans allegory, and this was brought up on Keanu once, and he's like, I didn't know that, but that's cool. So
that's funny.
Yeah, no, it's just interesting, like how people like, oh, this, like, oh, okay, that's an interesting way to see it, or it's like, oh, okay. It was like, no, one that I do want to talk about, like the suicide scene for a second, because he talked like, because we see Bear about to kill himself. He's like, no, and he ends up taking a bunch of pills, and then right when he's trying to throw him up, all of a sudden, West takes him over. Nikki's West takes him over. So it's like, do you think he would have like gone through with it if the West didn't happen, or like?
I think that's what they were trying to imply.
Or like he was gonna
just be selfish and just not do it, because you see he tried to do it with the gun first, and the music intensifies and we think he's about to do it and he just stops himself, and I think that's what they were trying to show with the pills.
Yeah, and then
like he was
takes the pills.
He wanted to do it, but he's just not strong enough to do it, and he doesn't.
He takes the.
I mean, it's probably a hard thing to do. Kill yourself.
He's about to try sticking the two fingers down his throat to make himself throw up, and then that's when the West take over. So it's like, oh, dude, still being selfish.
Yeah, right. I mean, would you? What would you do?
Depends on the situation. I don't know.
It's hard. It's a hard thing to do,
But yeah, at the same time, it's like, damn, this poor girl suffering.
Speaking of the ending, though, you sent me a message.
Okay,
you wanted to talk about like what the true ending was.
The original ending was,
or not true ending. My bad. Original ending.
So the original ending was like they filmed it too, but like after Bear dies, he holds the gun there, and then he snaps back to reality. Like see her, there
goes gravity.
Thus he kind of looks around, it's like, oh my, like freaking out about that, and then he's like, fuck it, and she kills herself. They filmed it and everything. There's a lot of blood, but yeah, they did a cut where that was in the film. That made it into the film where it's like
they get the Quentin Tarantino shot at the end,
where she's pretty much going to be traumatized for the rest of her life. She's going to end up going to jail. This is what they talked about, and just how Indy performed that. They were like, okay, we should probably go with this ending instead because of just how fucked up it'll be.
Yeah, I think it's
So they
more
did-
impactful too, because it leaves the audience thinking like, "What the fuck's gonna happen to her?"
Now, see,
It
there's
makes
all
you think
these
that
dead.
There's more to the story.
There's all these dead. She's
Yeah.
going to jail. Like, there's no getting out of that
Yeah, I don't even know how to explain that. Yeah,
unless he could somehow pin it on the boyfriend. But like the wits making her do all that, nobody's gonna believe that.
she could. Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
You know, she cannot make a
That's why I
wit.
think that's a more impactful ending because it's just your mind theorizes. Is she gonna run away? Is she just gonna call the cops? Or is she gonna? What is she gonna do next?
Like, but also there's just like, there's this detail. I don't know. Like, I felt it was obvious, but I saw people online talk about how they didn't notice this at first, but yet after she killed Sarah, you know, and then when Bear goes back home, you know, Nikki has tried to like copy Sarah's tattoos, trying to make
Yeah,
herself look like Sarah. Yeah.
smoking the cigarette.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
bad, but
You didn't notice that?
I noticed it, but I saw people online talk about how they didn't notice it at first.
Oh, okay, okay.
So it's like, what?
Yeah. Oh, it was. You could tell that she wanted to be. She got really jealous. There were,
You got
maybe we
really-
should talk about that scene. The only murder in this movie
Mhm.
is when that's probably the gruesome. That's a pretty gruesome murder scene. That one
Yeah.
and the scene from Weapons when Benedict Wong was killing his husband. Those two scenes always get me.
Oh yeah. Like,
Just the smashing into the face until it becomes like a bloody mess.
one of my friends was talking about how it's like eye gouging scenes kind of freaked them out, and when they saw like the eye, it was like, ah. It's like,
Oh, for Obsession.
for upset. Like usually for me, cutting off like fingers being cut off, that fucks me up. I was like, I guess we
Really?
all have our own that fucks us up. Like in the
The
trailer
face-
for Evil Dead Burn.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So what did he think about that scene where she kills Sarah?
Just looking away because I'm like, yeah, there's a jump scare gonna happen here. I just know something's gonna happen here. I'm and you're like, the fuck you doing? Look at the screen.
Yeah, I said don't be looking at your crotch. This man was looking at his crotch throughout the whole movie.
And then all of a sudden I was like, oh. They're looking up
then
and
he
like,
looked up.
this is like, oh. Apparently he had to like, the director had to remove 6 parts where she smashes her head against with the brick, or else you're going to count as an NC-17 film.
Oh, really?
Yes. I remember reading about that before
Oof.
this, and it was like, what?
Gory. Do you think that
gory.
because she brings like Sarah's body at the end of the movie tied up and naked? Do you think that was the actual actress? Or do you think they just got like a body dump?
Probably just a dummy. Because
It looked
the
real,
head
like-
is smashed.
It's
So
CGI.
I would assume they had or makeup or something. I don't know. I don't think it was the actual actress
No,
or something like that with the head being smashed. No.
no, obviously no. That was a dummy. I could tell that was. a
Yeah.
dummy. She probably had fun filming that scene. Poor girl, man. Poor Sarah. She didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah. Then she get accepted
Nothing
into
wrong.
the
The only
college.
thing fucked up she did, yeah. The only fucked up thing I think she did was having a crush on Bear. She's way better off without. She could have been way better off without him.
Yeah. Anyone could. Let's be real.
But yeah, I think the only scene we have left to talk about, we talked about everything else, but is the party scene. What's because pretty much went through the whole movie now.
Yeah. That incest monologue of Hansel and Gretel was what the fuck.
I know the director said that scene for him was the hardest one to film, and that whole house is not even there anymore
What?
because they wanted to go back. They wanted to go back for reshoots at one point, but they couldn't because that house is completely gone. It was they filmed it in California, and that house got burned down during the California.
Oh, the fires. Okay, damn.
Yeah, so that house lives on that house lives on in this movie, but the house is completely gone. He said.
Damn.
He said, but he's that was like one of the hardest scenes to film because there were so many angles and so many takes or so many
Yeah.
camera angles and so many shots they had to film over and over, and
Yeah.
it was an overnight shoot. And he had a whole bunch, it was a whole bunch of people. It wasn't just the 4 actors; it was a whole bunch of people there.
Yeah, damn.
So he said it was probably the hardest one for him to film because he wasn't used to filming that many people like that overnight, and you can't even go back for reshoots because the whole shit's gone now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good scene. The creepiest part for me, I don't even think the incest monologue was creepy. It was when she pulled Sarah out and just said, because she wanted to, Bear pulls the chain gun. Bear pulls one that says "kiss the person on your left,"
And
the
it cuts
movie
to
is
Indy's face. It's just like,
yeah, I forgot about that. She just pulls Sarah slowly. Yeah, crazy shit, man. That incest monologue was pretty creepy too.
that's so fucked up. It's like, huh?
Bill, I think it's because you saw this when they were talking about it. Sarah or Ian said that Sarah told Ian that Nikki had told Sarah that she saw Bear as a brother
Yeah.
in the beginning. She didn't like Bear as like a boyfriend or as a romantic thing. She just saw him more as a little brother.
Yeah.
And I think that's why she wrote that Hansel and Gretel thing to imply like, oh, you're my bro. I feel you as my brother, but you're fucking me now.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's one of those things that make you think, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. Still, fuck Ian.
Fuck Ian, yeah. Fuck Ian and Bear, bro.
Yeah, those two. Poor Sarah and poor Nikki.
I knew Ian. Like I was watching it, and when I found out. When did you did you figure it out before? Sarah. I figured it out when Sarah, when they're in the guitar shop and she gets the call and says no, and she says like, because I think Bear says to Sarah, "Oh, Bear told me what you said about Nikki, that she didn't like me. She only liked me as a brother." And then Sarah gets mad and says, "Well, if if Ian's gonna tell you what I said, I'm gonna tell you what Ian is doing." And then she gets interrupted.
Yeah.
So when that happened, I was like, "Oh, Ian's fucking Nikki." I already know that was gonna happen. Ian and Nikki already fucking.
At that point, I don't know.
What
I
else-
was thinking that
What else?
I was thinking
Yeah.
that Sarah and Ian worked together for some reason. Like I don't know why I was thinking that throughout the movie.
But in the beginning, you hear Nikki say that Sarah has a crush on Bear.
I don't know why. I was just thinking that because it's like, oh, okay, they're together, they're riding together.
No, they're
I
just
thought
friends.
they were, and then the Ian knows that Bear likes Nikki, so it's like, okay, I guess Ian and Sarah are together, and then it's like, wait, what? I was like,
What
oh,
was Sarah? I think that's why they said like, "Oh, Sarah has a crush on you" in the beginning. What do you think about Sarah? I don't know if you remember that part
I do.
when they're
but
driving home.
I didn't.
You just didn't put it together.
I didn't put it together, honestly.
Well, you don't even know that girl is Sarah.
I didn't know
guess
that.
You wouldn't know that.
I didn't really
that
know
girl was
that was
Sarah.
Sarah until later on, and it was like,
Yeah,
oh,
I get that.
oh,
I kind of get
like,
that. You could have made that a little bit clearer.
yeah,
Because you're right. At that point, I didn't know that other. I only knew about that when I like they're in the when he's eating the cat, which is another thing we should probably mention that
that's so fucked up.
Nikki was messing with Sandy throughout the whole movie. Poor
You can't
cat.
cook the cat.
Everybody was laughing at that. We talked about this. You can't cook the cat.
Other things like, bro, what, like trying to act like everything's good. It's like I can control the situation. I can control the situation.
Mhm.
You can't
I can
cook
fix
the
it.
cat.
He's like, I can feel like, which is like an obsession or a toxic relationship when the other one's like, oh, I can fix them or I can fix her. I
Yeah.
can fix him.
And that's what this was: toxic manipulation,
Hmm.
all that. Pretty much, it's so fuck.
What would you do if it was like a girl you like super liked and she cooked your dog, or she brought your dead dog, back to the kitchen? Would you still date her?
John Wick mode.
What it's a girl? It's like I'm trying to think about somebody. It's Emma Stone, a young Emma Stone,
God.
your age, and she brought your dead dog. Like, oh, I got you this gift. Your dog's already dead. You already buried him, but she just dug him out.
What
Would
the?
you try to fix her?
What the?
But I'm
would-
Emma Stone, Brandon.
What would you do if that happens to you and Chico?
And that was the She-Hulk brought him in. No, I'll be too creeped out. But like, no,
Exactly.
I don't know if I'll be like, hey, I'm kind of tired. Maybe you should go home. I think I'll talk to you tomorrow, and then leave the country.
Leave the country.
But yeah, no. Overall, pretty good movie, pretty good
Yeah.
score.
I'm gonna read
Yeah,
some of these letterbox reviews here. I want to see your reaction to some of these, because some of these are pretty funny. Nobody takes this in any way, but Bear looks exactly like if Dave Franco and Charlie Kirk had a baby.
You know, the funny thing about that, when I first watched this movie, I thought that guy looked like Charlie Kirk. I was even telling Hannah this morning because I kept getting reels like, the bear kind of looks like Charlie Kirk. What do you think?
I can see it.
It's the haircut. It's the haircut.
Poor
It's
guy.
like
Poor guy, but I can see it.
something about his look. I think the hair doesn't.
He looks like a Spider-Man Charlie Kirk.
Oh, come on. That's offensive. Putting them
Charlie
two
Kirk-
together in a sentence.
Isn't he gay?
He's
You
gay
told
in
me
real
the
life.
actor's gay.
I believe he's gay in real life. That's what I read online, but who knows?
Oh, Brandon, I guess either Brandon's hoping.
What?
So maybe you're hoping he's gay. Moving on to the next question.
Man loved the idea of a manic pixie dream girl until she actually manic. Shake my head.
Yeah, I saw that the cast read that one. That's funny.
I'm suddenly very okay with being single.
Bruh, that's you.
I did not write that, but yep, I agree with that one. I'm liking that review. Jesus Christ, if you ain't gonna play, just pass the fucking controller.
Stupid.
Crazy scary incest monologue equals instant classic.
Yeah. Rick and Morty wants to be this.
Man will literally do anything but confess their feelings. Yeah,
True.
true.
What do you think, Brandon?
True. Along
Okay.
with the drama, it appears that this year is a banner for one. It's a banner one for thinly disguised rom-coms about freckless men unable to deal with the interiority agency of the women upon which they fixate. An extremely funny movie. Confused by that one.
Too many big words for you.
Yeah. Andy Navarrete, bitch, you're about to blow up.
Funny.
You
I
definitely
want to hear
love-
your letterbox review. Did you write one or did he
I
just
did write one.
start it?
I write one.
This here,
I-
Brandon's official.
hang
Well,
on,
whenever
I
he's
wanna-
ready, I want to hear it.
There's some funny ones here. People who can dry swallow pills are demonic. Yes.
Bro.
I kid you not, one time, like, I was with my cousin and he bought some allergy pills. I'm like, hey, I have some water. You will need some? No, I usually take them without water. The fuck? If I only had one wish, I'd use it to stop seeing Charlie Kirk's face every time I look at that guy.
Oh my god. That's so true though. Poor guy.
As a film lover, I was thrilled. As a cat lover, things were harder. That's you right
Oh.
there.
Yeah, the first scene.
Feel bad movie of the year. Male loneliness final boss.
True.
Obsession is such a cute word for whatever the hell that was.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing can compare. Sorry. Absolutely nothing can prepare you for Indy Navarrete's performance. True.
She had a good performance. Enough said.
Further proof that when a guy gets friend zoned, it's actually the girl that suffers most. True.
I don't know. I've never got friend zoned.
One man has a crush and makes it everyone's problem. Okay. How the fuck does he move like that? Seriously, how the fuck does he move like that? Because there were some crazy scenes. There were some crazy scenes where she
Now-
was moving,
yeah.
like
In the bedroom
in
scene.
the bedroom scene, and like literally, like in the end scene too, when like he walks into the back into his home, he's like Nikki, and then you kind of see her in the behind him moving weirdly.
Yeah.
Looked like kind of like stop motion in a way. I was like, wait, what? That
I
stood
think
out.
because this Nikki, it wasn't really Nikki, it was like something he wished for, right? Like an
Yeah.
entity.
I
It
guess
was trying to be born. It was like because they didn't know how to react. Like, come on, even though it's like a Nikki, she knows not to bring a dead cat inside a
yeah.
dead cat. So that's why she was. I think it was like an entity that was taking over her body.
Mm,
I guess a little bit possession.
yeah, probably.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because she didn't know what she was like. I felt like she was trying to figure out the world.
probably. But like, no, my review was the hype is real. I'm fucking traumatized. What was your letterbox review?
I didn't have one,
Damn,
but 5 stars for sure.
I give it 4.5.
I was gonna say
9
5
out of
stars, you know.
10. Like,
Did you notice like a lot of Mandela effect mentions in the beginning of the movie when he was going through Threaded?
no.
He was like looking up the One Wish Willow, and he was on the thread of the Mandela effect. There's the Berenstein Bear guy. He said, "The One Wish Willow works. My mom used to be ugly until I made her wish she was pretty."
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There was like a lot of mentions of like alternate universe, and then like Nikki said something about like, "I love you in every universe" or something like that. I don't know. It was just like a red herring, but
Yeah.
I did notice that.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I feel like you could.
You had to watch it again.
I feel like when this obviously gets released in digital, you're gonna have people like analyzing the hell out of it even more, and I feel like you could like find screenshots of the fake Reddit and like look into that even more.
Yeah.
Like I've seen people talk about how with this film it's like there is something new each time. Watch, you discover something new, you notice something new. So that's
Yeah, I agree. I liked it.
yeah. This is definitely like
You had to watch it again.
this is definitely a huge standout. I didn't know what to expect, and
I know.
I was
That's why
hesitant.
I didn't want to start watching one trailer because I only watched that first trailer when he's in the car and he's making.
I don't think I watched
support.
I don't think I watched the trailer for this, and this wasn't one that's like, that was like sent to me to like watch in the trailer for me to watch and review. So I didn't really like. I've heard of it, but it's like, oh, okay, I'll probably just watch it when it's on streaming or something like that. But yet, just seeing all the praise for it, and then it's like, oh, I might as well watch it then. But at the same time, like I admit, I talked about this before, but I was kind of like, I don't want to say I was hesitant to watch it, but it's like in a way, it was like, what if this is overrated? What if
Overhyped.
overhyped in a way, like how for me Weapons was, which Weapons was still really good, but I don't think it was all that great as people make it out to be. But I just remember just right after watching this, it was like, okay, wow, that hype is real. Marin, any final thoughts and your taco rating?
4 out of. I think it was a 5. To be honest, man, I don't know. It's good, bro. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I give it a 4.5 out of 5 burgers. Definitely caught me by surprise, and so far, probably the best horror film of the year. Right now, it's in my top 3. Like, I did not know what to expect with it. And just after watching it, it just stuck with me, and I was just traumatized. It's everything that Indy Navarrette's Nikki went through. That was pretty traumatizing, I'm not gonna lie. Having no control over yourself, having no control over your body. That was just fucked up.
Yeah, I agree. Creepy, scary, obsessed.
Yeah. But that pretty much
But
wraps up for what we gotta talk
that
about.
wraps it up. Yeah.
Yeah. But what are your thoughts on Obsession? Did you love it? Did you not? What was your favorite part of the movie? Let us know on our socials in the comments below. Check out our channels. As he hasn't done it in a while, but he's been streaming Resident Evil on and off.
Brandon too.
Yeah.
Got his YouTube channel. We gotta push him to get that part 3 out.
Yeah, hopefully, who knows? Who soon we could probably do. We could probably talk about Resident Evil in a future podcast, but stay tuned for our next podcast as we should be talking about Daredevil and Punisher, but who the hell knows?
Right. And with that, guys, well, I want to thank you guys for watching and supporting us and for joining us on this journey into fantasy.